Alright.
military.
So, 2 questions. Why does Joe Rogan not know about the 6 shooters or the 8 shooters that killed JFK? Because there was obviously 8. I do. I can tell you exactly where the shooter was. I can tell you to the exact who the shooter was. It's Jack Lawrence. I can tell you that the body that they buried isn't the president. It's J.D. Tippit. I can tell you how many shots were fired that day. It sure as hell wasn't 4. When you have 8 rifles pointed at you and 16 shots fired at you, yet they still don't notice what happened that day. Now, this was posted about 2 months ago on Joe Rogan's YouTube channel. Joe Rogan and JFK warned us about secret societies. Well, yes, he did. And secret societies have been using echo chamber tactics for years. What is echo chamber tactics? It's the expansion of belief. Eight rifles pointed at one single person to make sure he died because of so many different things. $50,000 to each man. Hoover was in on it. The Brown brothers were in on it. Cable was in on it. Nixon was in on it. Bush Sr. was in on it. Guys who were soldiers at the Bay of Pigs were in on it. Malcolm Wallace was in on it, and he was one of the shooters. And yes, Joe Rogan does mention that Woody Harrelson's father was in on it. Because Woody Harrelson's father was one of the shooters, but he was not one of the 3 hobos, because the hobo theory has been disproven so many different times. The one bullet theory was disproven so many different times. And when you have control of the body, that disproves that you don't know nothing. Now, it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to make it darker. It was a really rough drawing of the car. Top view. Alright, really rough drawing. Now, this man, with a single marking in the center, was hit at least twice. This man, with a plus mark on it, is JFK. This person, with a T on it, is Mrs. Kennedy. The person with the X is the driver. Now the driver was on it too because he actually stopped right at the X. You can see there's still a mark to this day where he stopped. And there's a drain. Right about there. This right here is where he stopped. This right here is a drain. At about 50 yards, Mr. Kennedy was shot in the front of the head, entering just in front of the temple, and exiting out the back of the head, destroying most of the brain matter and destroying most of what you can see. That's why his head was slumped high and to the left. Now, if he had been shot from the back, it would hit him low. If he was shot from the side, or as I say, from the 3 hobo theory, he would have been shot upper, and it would have gone low and to the left again. That's why he was shot from the low to the left, or to the right. Now, if you don't watch hard enough, you would know this. Or if you didn't watch the video that I posted about last night. Again, I'm going to say, go watch that video. That video was such an amazing video. It was such an eye-opening video to anybody who doesn't know the truth. I want to say thank you for letting me know the truth to the people who let me know the truth. Because JFK was shot by Jack Lawrence from that drain pipe, or from that drain, and it went about that big, at about 50 yards. Now, to miss it about 50 yards by any shooter is pretty hard. So, that's my theory, and the proof.